can do it.
Smooth getaway.
Oh, why did I do that?
Oh my god.
Shut up!
Oh, oh.
Play so I'll take it.
Oh, that is getting clipped.
It is, it is. Oh gosh. What
Oh.
was that? Oh, a bison. Do you think maybe it might drop some leather? Should we try? Oh, it's gonna hurt me. Oh! Yep, I thought so. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, 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 okay! That was so dumb. Oh no, my stuff. Wait, I think I have a spare sword. Let's... That... Is this the storage room? No, because it's not open. I mean, it's surely a room that we can have access to if they... I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just extremely frightened. I hate it here. I hate it here. Is this...
Oh, you're gonna play as a little ditty? Oh, lovely.
Please don't ever ask him to play as a little ditty.
I just did.
You know what to play?
Don't ever say that word again.
It's
What,
playing
did
the
he?
song, you know, it's playing the song from the game itself, you know, that we're in.
Oh.
I
I think
I feel.
I find that really cool.
Alright, well,
Oh, oh, they're so cute. Okay, my cat just fell off the pillow. Silly boy. Hey, are you alright, bud? No, it's not a nice awakening from your nap, is it? Oh, baby.
Hostile Abad just followed.
Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. How's your day been today? You joined us at a funny moment. My cat fell off of his pillow. Poor little guy. Is this like
Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
She has some tight lips. On her face! On her face! Oh my god, don't clip me! Oh no!
Locking
I
in!
love it. I love doing it because it's so funny.
Oh, oh, my controller's going nuts! Oh, you got a little guy.
Yee. Monkey, monkey, go. Wait.
The petroleum jar I found earlier. Ah! Can we not do that? I'm playing this in the middle of the day and I'm scared. Right, where does this go? Generator pipe in the storage room.
They're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Damn.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
For God's sake.
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people.
Allowed them to. Sam, I know I am old. I know I am difficult. But would you ever consider a woman such as I?
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa there, partner. Firstly, we're not allowed to date our clients. Secondly, nah. Which one of these buttons is gonna let me in? Oh god. Can I get out of the... Why is it opened a million windows? What's happening? Which one of these buttons lets me in? I'm just pushing all of them. Let me in! Let me play the game! Ah!
Worry about yourself, Max Caulfield.
Take a step back, Nathan Prescott.
Oh man, you're telling me what to do? Get away from her, dude! Nobody tells me what to do. Not my parents, not the principal, or that whore in the bathroom.
I think he shot himself. Oh.
Max? Chloe?
No.
Macaroni. We call this the spaghetti bolognese.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Extra saucy.
You notice how the paws on the bottom, his leg paws, are like the meatballs, and his body is a lovely spaghetti that is
We call
rolled
this
up
one
into
the
a
Spino
beautiful
no Moro.
spaghetti.
Red shirt is the sauce.
Oh. Ah. What is this warfare in my chat?
Horses, I think. What's the horses? Egg. Oh! Wait, guys, how often does that happen? What?
Ah, ooh. We're live. We are live. I think it's all working. Let me check my yep, mic's coming through. Music's coming through. Okay, looks good, looks good. Hello everybody. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. We have something very special in store for everybody today. And as you can tell, I've had a little bit of a remodel. We brought out all of the tools and we have changed the overall look of my streams, especially for Spooky Month. It is officially October at last. And if you don't know, you don't know me very well. If you don't know already, I love October. Welcome on in, Butters. How you doing today? Yes, I love October. I love Halloween. I love Spooky Month. Hello, Pixel Peach. Hello. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Yeah, and today we're going to be doing you like October too? Heck yeah, we have that in common. We're going to be doing some drawing, we're going to do some art, we're going to be sketching it up on in here, being creative, hopefully getting it right. Yes, today we're going to be doing something very, very special, something near and dear to my heart that I try to take part in every single year, which is an art competition. And this time I am taking part in Drawtober. And if you aren't aware what Drawtober is, got excited for tomorrow because that's when Ghost of Yote releases. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. I hope that is a fun time. I hope you enjoy it. But yes, Drawtober is an art competition held over on the Instagram. And it's run by several very talented artists who pick out winners every single day. There are 10 winners for every single prompt, I think. there are 10 featured artists every single day, and then they pick out winners for each prompt. And each week they get a different prompt. So do support the official creators of the Drawtober competition. The community challenge is almost complete. I just saw the banner flashing by saying 75%. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for for throwing your points at my challenge. And thank you for the head pats. Yes, indeedy. We're going to be taking part in the competition. I don't plan on winning anything, or at least I hope to, but if I don't, I'm still having fun. Anyway, without further ado, the prompt for this week specifically is it's Candlelit Messenger. And I'm going to go ahead and change scenes so you guys can see my interpretation of said prompt. Ba-ba-da-ba. We're changing scenes. We are joining my live stream channel so that people can come talk to me if they would like to. We are needing to change the capture. Hang on. Where's the capture? Here it is. Boom. You guys can see it now. My sketches are a little bit hard to decipher to anybody but me, but essentially I have taken inspo from a little black cat, and the idea is I've drawn like a paperboy type black cat in a forest, a candlelit forest, therefore responding to the prompt of Candlelit Messenger, because I straight away thought messenger. Oh, so like post? Should we do a little post boy? That's what I went with in the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that. You guys can see my inspo over here in the corner. I just grabbed some pictures off of Pinterest to help set the vibe for my painting here. Let's merge these layers. First off, we're going to start with the background, which is just a bunch of me like blocking in colors and stuff like that. So we're going to start by picking a color for the background. And I think it's going to be like sort of a nighttime forest type aesthetic. So we're going for dark colors to begin with. Maybe not this dark. Maybe not. Oh, I don't know. It should be. Gotta get it just right, just to cover it up with all of the other elements. I will start by adding in the trees in the background. Now, I got lots of palettes saved that help me pick out the kind of natural looking background I like to go for. Let me see. I should have, there we go. I do have like a tree stamp that makes it easy to block in all of the trees in the background. I have a lot of brushes indeed. Every time I feel like I could draw this a lot faster, I look it up on Google and see if there's a brush for it. And usually there is. That is the nice thing about Procreate, is you can take brushes and just import them to expand your tool set. Okay, I think that looks pretty decent. We get a lighter color and then go over again to add some depth. There we go. And then I also have some trees in the foreground, so we're going to make a new layer. And I'm going to block out where I want those trees to go. Are most of them free or paid? I don't think I've paid for a single brush set ever. But the brush sets really vary. If you want like a brush set that covers all bases, sometimes you're paying upwards of like £70 for it. But otherwise, I see most brush sets going for like up to £10, which isn't bad because the program itself, you pay for it once. So I'm very happy with how it works. Right, I'm going to go ahead and take just like a regular brush. Hello? Regular brush, here we go. Because I want a tree in the foreground here. So I'm just going to draw some trunks. There's another tree right here. I feel like Bob Ross when I'm like explaining where I'm putting the trees. And there's also a tree really far in the foreground right here. And don't forget, folks in my chat right now, we do have song requests on. If you are a follower, you can use my channel points to redeem song requests. All you need to do is redeem the song request via the redeems button and then paste in a link to the song you want from Spotify. If it's not from Spotify, it will not play. You can have up to 9 songs in the queue at one time. Then I'm going to block in where I want some of these. It needs to be a different color, otherwise we can't see it. Maybe this color? Yeah, there we go. Block in where we want these leaves to appear. So there's some leaves here, and some leaves here, and some leaves here, here, and here. This looks messy, but you're going to have to trust the process with me a little bit. Gotta break some eggs to make an omelette. And this one in the foreground is going to be quite full with its leaves, so I'm going to block in lots of leafage here. There we go. And then next up on that layer, just going to change the value of the color right there. Now, this is where we start to add the leaves. I wonder, I'm going to test out some of these brushes because I'm not sure if they're all going to be right for the job. That one's good for the foreground one, I think. But these background ones. How about this? That looks okay. It could be better. How about this one? This is why I test them out. Gotta find what looks okay. Nope. Oh, Pixel Peach. The way the song request works has to be via a link, or sometimes it can be a little bit iffy with understanding exactly what you're trying to request. So make sure you use our redeem feature, otherwise it will not go through. I just have it so that not anybody can spam me with song requests. It keeps everything safe around here. I hope you understand. No worries. I don't know if maybe I like this one but smaller. Oh, that's too small. A bit bigger than that? It's too repetitive. Maybe this is the brush to go with, I guess. I feel like this looks too fluffy. I'm being very picky when it comes to my leaves now. This kind of looks right. I kind of like how that texture looks. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one. I can remember drawing evergreen trees is kind of tricky because they're barren in some spots, but also like very full and fluffy in other spots. Hello, Core! Welcome on in! It is so good to see you. Hang on. I am going to give you a shout out. Core is such a wonderful VTuber. You should definitely check them out. They're always playing something very entertaining.
I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Okay.
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 Wait, what do you mean? Homie's
For
not
free?
interested. Oh, okay. I thought homie wasn't interested. Oops.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when you enter the system.
He said, "What the fuck?" Beans. What the fuck?
Nice reference.
I'll never fall in love again until I watch what you're doing.
Oh no, that sounds stressful. Oof, indeed. I hope they quit it soon so that you can concentrate. But you have joined us on a special occasion. We are doing some art today. We're taking part in an art competition. And I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of creative fun this time. I did this last year and also streamed it last year. So I'm hoping it'll be just as fun. And I think I've come a long way since I did it last year. Oh, thank you for the boop! And the head pats. Thank you for the head pats. Welcome on in, Silver. How you doing? Oh, thank you for contributing to the challenge. It looks like I definitely will be making that ASMR video, so definitely check out my YouTube channel to see that. Hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure you guys get linked to that. Oh! Thank you for the hydrate. I will take a sippy. Oh, and my tracking will break completely. Lovely. Big gulp. Aw, thank you for the head pats and the boop again. We're getting all of the attention. I want slightly bigger leaves because we're a bit closer on this one tree. There we go. And then somewhere in between this, I need to add in some like background stones and dirt. I'm adorable? No, you're adorable! How dare you come in here and compliment me, you charmer. Alright. Let's see. I always get somewhat stuck when I finish a step. I'm like, what's the next step? I can't really figure it out. I think what I'll do in the background, because I want it to be a nighttime scene, I'm gonna add some slight gradients. So we'll get some nighttime colors in here. That needs to be way bigger. There we go. We can start to blend them together. There we go, that's a bit more nighttime in the sky there. Could probably dash in some stars maybe. Oh, hello Craig, welcome on in. You subbed to my YouTube and followed me on Insta? Oh, thank you so much! I really appreciate you. I already follow you on your TikTok. Thank you! I appreciate the support. So many streamers coming up in my chat. I've got to give everybody a shout out. We're going to give Craig a shout out because they are also a talented streamer. You should go check them out.
I can sneeze at the most random time, but yeah.
Yeah, make sure you don't sneeze and blush, because I saw a
No,
video of it and it blew up.
I won't, don't worry.
You start to worry when you sneeze and fart at the same time.
Oh no, Craig, no. Craig, no.
It can happen.
Same. If somebody on my TikTok tells me to follow, I follow immediately.
It happened to me a few times.
Yeah, I don't know how I achieve art while I'm still on art block. I just somehow do it. Then again, I sometimes have severe art block, and then I will not pick up a pen whatsoever. We're on a good day today. I say I shouldn't because then it becomes hard to manage who I actually want to view more of. Indeed, I kind of pray that the algorithm brings me what I want to see more often. That doesn't always happen. I'm going to go ahead and block in this stony path that our character's supposed to be walking on, which should be just in between these two layers. That in itself is a puzzle. I'm like, I kind of have a jigsaw happening here. Ooh, I'll tell you what. This part of the layer, I do actually need it to be below this part. Somewhat. Alright, now let's block in where we want the stones to be. Which from my very, very rough sketch you can sort of kind of tell. There we go. Let's get a little bit more over here. Gotta have that turned back on. There we go. Cool. That's where our stony path is. And then I've got to start blocking in some shading and colours for that. Why did I do that? Why did I do that on top of... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's not fine. I have to do it again. I had the wrong layer selected, but it's okay. It's really easy to redo. There we go. Let's redo that. All I need to do is select the area that I want filled. There we go. Easy peasy. All right. Now we're going to do a clipping mask on top of that. Background lessons like yesterday. I'm winging it. I have no idea what I'm doing. No, I will not name my layers because there are too many of them. It would just take me too long to do that. Man, the screen looks really dark on the capture, but it's a lot lighter in person. Group them. I do sometimes, if I need to. Most of the time I don't need to. Alright, now I'm gonna start marking in where my values are. So, like, there should be shadows on these rocks, and there are stairs here. Believe it or not, I am trying to achieve what sort of looks like stairs in this area. So we're gonna, like, block in some of the shadows. It's tedious, but we have to do it. You guys tell I love shading so much. Isn't shading fun and not tedious and time consuming? Your unnaming and ungrouping is just spite me. No, it's my process. My process works. At the end of the day, I have an art piece when I'm done. So if it works, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I love your spoopy stream. Yes, this. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell any of the newcomers. Keep it hush hush. But this setup right here is a year old. I made this a year ago, and I just was like, oh, I'll just use that again. But yes, I do like making my streams look festive for the month. It's like a limited edition stream setup. Come November, this will be gone. Alright, we're slowly blocking in these values. November frog theme? I don't know. I do actually have a theme in mind. I look for now, have fun stream. Thank you. Alright, the lighter areas are going to be like up here.
Wait a minute.
How did you know I was shrimping? How dare you? How dare you perceive my shrimpage? I will sit up though. Hang on. I'm sat up now. Are you happy? Hello, Jazzer Dog. It's nice to see you. And thank you for contributing to our challenge. Oh. Thank you for the hydrate. It's going crazy in here, is it not? Yes, you do need to update your stream layouts, Craig. It is the 1st of October. I can't believe you haven't done it already on the very 1st of the month. And that's it. I finished my Pepsi, but I also have water. Remind me to tell you my idea that is... Oh, wait. Later is also cheese toasty or corned beef sandwich. Cheese toasty. I might be a bit biased because I don't like corned beef. Damn, we're on 43k for that video challenge. So we're actually almost there. Thank you. Ahiko has just delivered me a drink.
Oh, you didn't have to expose me.
Ah!
You're being nice. Fuck you.
I will expose you for being nice because it doesn't happen very often.
I'm trying to find something to throw at you. Hang on.
No, don't throw anything at me. Oh god, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah.
45.
Bingo.
We're 5. We're 5. What the fuck was that? Sweets. Okay, I'm gonna eat all of them. Ah! You screwed yourself. You played yourself.
I did.
Yes. We're 5,000 away, aren't we? So close to. Wait, close to Puppet stealing my stick. What stick? Oh, your stick. I was like really worried that that was like some kind of a metaphor. Oh goodness me. All right, back to doing the highlights. Oop. There's a highlight here, or there should be. This kind of looks like stairs, but also just kind of looks like stones, which is okay, because they're stone steps, so they can look like stone or step. I don't mind. I love how my bot like tries to like call anyone out for complimenting me. They're like, nuh. So I don't have to be like, nuh. My bot's already like, nuh. Okay, I think that's sufficient enough for the shading. Let me take off my guidelines and then be like, oh, exposed. Oh. It looks weird. We gotta blend these together now. Oh no. Oh no, not the blending. The blending is the fun part. I tell myself in denial. You can technically. I should set up some complex commands to make the bot say stuff back. More stuff. I don't know. We discovered that the Seri bot actually does reply. If you tell it good bot, it'll be like, thank you. And I'll be like, you're sentient? We don't like it when the bots are sentient. The AI takeover. It's imminent. Should all watch yourselves. Ooh, I definitely need to add moss to these rocks because why not? Who doesn't like moss? You plantophobe. Moss just makes the rocks look comfy and cozy, and so the fairies abducted me because I was touching their moss. You don't like Rick? Who's... Oh! I almost said who's Rick! Ah! I'm sorry! I like Rick. Rick is the exception. Why the fuck did I almost say who's Rick? That's very rude of me. No, I got clipped! Ah... It's going to be used against me as some kind of a blackmail. I don't really like how this is blending. I feel like it needs to blend a little bit more rough. Let me change my my blend stick. Ooh, wait. If I get it to be a little less intense, I can use this one. I kind of like how that looks. Kind of. Maybe I don't. Do I? Do I not? Oh wait, yes I do. I do like the way this is blending. Yeah, it's adding some texture. If you can hear my stomach growling, no you can't. You're a liar. I hope my mic's not picking that up. That would be embarrassing. Just realized I need Rick emotes. Ayo, is that a request? Because I would happily make little Rick emotes. I am doing emotes for my friends because Mao has commissioned me to do, well, not really commissioned, I offered to do 10 emotes for her Twitch channel. I'm very excited about it. I've also never drawn Rick. I'm game how much? I have to think about that one. Because, like, essentially I do a package deal. Oh! Am I being Miku'd? What? I've been Miku'd. Ah! Miku dayo. Anyway. Who knew Miku could sing and draw? The internet hates AI but likes Miku? Confusing. Of course I will do that. I am opening a drink. I'm Snow White? I should make that a redeem. Turn me into Snow White. Among the countless things you can turn me into, I've got a Catgirl costume, I've got a Miku costume, you can make me small, you can turn me into Amy for some reason. When will I ever stop? I don't know. I like the ability to change into anything. Kind of makes me think, if Lynx were to ever start streaming, he could have a redeem for every one of his forms. If he wanted. Okay, I think I've blended enough. Have I blendered enough? Is it blendered enough? Has it been blitzed enough? It looks like rocks to me. Lynx could be a snake, a Rex, a Cerberus, an Avali, a goat, the list goes on. Yes. The redeems would just solely be him changing into anything. Unless he put it on a loop somehow, and then every 5 minutes he changed into something else. That would be funny. Okay, and then over this layer, we need bushes. We gotta bush up this. I need to choose my words carefully. We're bushing it up in here. It's fine. There's bush. Here we go. Hey presto, bush. I'm joking. I'm going to add a little bit more detail than that. We got some like leaves. Let's make the leaves bigger. Not bad. I need to add like a little bit extra shading over here. I just noticed it looks a little too plain there. So I'm going to use an airbrush. Oop. A bigger airbrush than that. And just, yeah, add some shading. There we go. That looks better. It's supposed to be quite dark. There we go. I tuned back in on Bush. Hello, Otis. Okay. Okay. I don't know what next step is. This bush in the foreground is kind of like irking me. I think it's too round. It also needs some summon. Let's add in like a few darker leaves in front. Something like that. And then yeah. I like that. It's adding a bit of layers, a bit of depth. The next thing I think is some candles on these stairs. After all, the prompt is Candlelit Messenger. So we need candles. Lynx! We summoned you? We were talking about you. All good things, all good things. And now you're here. Hello! Welcome on in. We're doing some arts today. So I planned a couple candles to go there, but I think I'm just going to freestyle it. So we no longer need this layer. Let's get them candles in. Candles are usually a pale white color. So we're going to grab a brush. Lynx, snake, shapeshifter, Beetlejuice. Yeah, we summoned you by saying your name 3 times. I love that. Don't forget, folks, you can use your points, your channel points, to redeem any song you like from Spotify. All you need to do is copy a link from Spotify, redeem it, and paste the link when you redeem it, and it will automatically be added to the song queue. And you're allowed up to 9 songs at a time, which is pretty generous if you think about it. Lynx has contributed to the Film and ASMR Video Challenge. Thank you! We are very nearly there! Oh goodness! The rate at which I am imminently having to film this video is starting to freak me out. Like, I'm gonna have to get into a recording mode very soon. And thank you, Nightbot, for explaining what the heck I'm doing right now. Look, I know candles are long and cylindrical, but I don't really want it to look that phallic. Okay. Oh, you know what? Undo all of this, because I want slightly darker candles, and then we put lighter candles in front of those darker candles, so it looks like we've got lots of candles, and it gives it depth. I make sense to me, okay? If I don't make sense to you guys, it's because you're not living in my head. Okay. For such a simple shape, I'm like really sweating on how to draw candles properly. It is just a cylinder. Candle. slightly shorter candle. This will make sense when I start shading them and they look less like teeth sticking out of the ground. The ground has teeth, which in itself is spooky right now. If I were walking along in a forest and there were teeth sticking out of the floor, I would probably leave. I'd be like, nah, I think I'll walk elsewhere today. Thanks. Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, I'm back to being me. Hello, it is me. My therapist says that the ground teeth can't get me. The ground teeth. I can't exaggerate enough how much there needs to be candles in this drawing, because the prompt is candlelit messenger, so we definitely need candles, an excessive amount, perhaps a fire hazard amount of candles. Did I have too much caffeine this morning? I don't know. Am I talking too much? I don't know, but I'll keep talking to myself like this. I'll keep answering my own questions. Just checking something real quick, and there we go. Okay, that's a decent amount of candles, right? You would think we could stop here. No. We're gonna make it bigger. Actually, I feel like I need to do some candles on this layer. This layer right here. We have some candles behind this bush. Get candled. Get candlelit dinnered. I'm taking you out on a date. What? I don't know. Welcome to my stream where I chat absolute nonsense. Where's the character gonna be? I just want to make sure I'm not doing too many candles where the character is. Okay, there's one. This candle is clashing with character. Get rid of it. Get out of here. I might have candles in front of the character though. You've been plugged in this entire time. Don't just tell me you're now being plugged in. You silly iPad. You silly freak of technology. I do want some candles in the foreground, like here. I like how these candles are really tall. Okay, so on top of these candles, we need more candles. Hey, VOD watchers, take a shot every time I say candles. You'll be wasted by the end of the stream. I also need to add shading to these candles. I'm like catching myself out saying candles again. It's like a forbidden word. The word has lost all meaning because I've been saying it too much. Candles, candles, candles. I want a candle in front of my candle and then a candle next to my candle. This is my rap about candles. Don't get burnt because there's candles. Help. Help. I fear I've lost my mind. And then on top of this layer, we're going to add, guess what? More candles! I put a candle next to my candle. And then there's another candle next to my candle. This is a fire hazard, so much candles. Don't get burnt from all the candles. Now break it down to these candles. Girl, you light up my candle. Yo, am I on to something? Should I start writing this down? I like how I've drawn candles behind my character. So when I eventually draw the character in, they're gonna get covered up. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna pretend like my character isn't there and just finish off the background anyway. How does the song request work again? In the redeems, I'm just gonna double check it's there. It's definitely there. It's gotta be. Well, excuse me, the redeem isn't there. I am very sorry. I thought the redeem was there, and now I feel a bit foolish because the redeem is not there. I'm just gonna go check. They updated something and it got turned off. There we go. It should be there now. Yes, where the redeem is, you can click on song requests and put in a link. Any link to a song on Spotify and it should work. Let me just I'm gonna test it out for you guys because I'm feeling generous. So let me just copy the link to the song and I'm going to request the song. There we go. Let's test it. Are you working? Yes, it works! That's how you do it. You make a redeem, you paste in the link, then it gets added to the queue. Woo! I'll tell you what I want to queue. Hello? Somewhere in this playlist there we go. I am gonna cue some songs from Cult of the Lamb because it's sufficiently spooky for spooky month. There we go. Hello, Leo. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day so far. We are doing some drawing today. I'm just going to zoom out so you can see how far we've gotten. We are taking part in the art competition known as Drawtober. And this week's prompt for the competition is Candlelit Messenger. So what I'm trying to draw here is a candlelit forest, and we're going to have a cute little black cat who is a paper boy in the foreground. I am looking forward to how this comes out. I hope it's good. I don't know. Trust the process. Because we are slowly getting there. together. Hold my hand, chat. I need the comfort. Okay. Now, I want to add just a little bit of shading to our candles so that they look a little bit more full of depth. Yeah, that adds all the difference. It makes them look worn. That is not what I wanted to do. Hang on. Let's... Clipping mask. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So that I just shade the candles and not the background. And then we're going to do the same over here. Turn it into a clipping mask. There we go. Yes, I know that song. I have that on my other Halloween playlist. I've reached the layer limit already and I've not even finished the background. Oh my god. We're gonna have to merge some of our layers to make room. Okay, shading on the foreground of the candles. This is getting confusing now. It is these candles I'm focusing on. Is it? Hello? What's happening? Is it these ones? Ah, here we go. It's these ones. Okay, then merge that layer. Then we make another layer. Do 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 do. All right, successfully candled. We've successfully candled. Now I'm gonna merge these candle layers because next up is we are going to duplicate our candles and turn the brightness down, and then we're gonna do this because this is going to be our shadows of the candles, because the candles will produce their own shadows. So let's just blur it a little bit. There we go. And this one. Whoop. There we go. And then we don't really need the shadows floating in the air, because that's not how shadows work. They have to be casting onto the objects around. There we go. Now we need to draw in the wicks and the flames of the candles. Yes. I can kind of tell. They nailed the vibe with it. Alright. Layer for our candle wicks. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, the candles actually do need like a little bit of depth added to them. So we're gonna do an overlay so that I can add kind of an effect. Because they are drippy candles. They've been burning for a little while. Absolutely. Once you get used to just drawing the cylinders with a tiny little flame on top, you've done a candle. Calendar? We doing calendars now? Ayo? Are you gonna have some candles puddling on the floor? Perhaps. I like to think that these are enchanted candles, and they've been here for ages, but for some reason they never blow out. The prompts for this year's Drawtober seem very magical themed. Everything seems very mystical. I vibe with it. I really do. They look a bit weird right now. The candles look weird. I'm hoping they don't look too phallic. Otherwise, Twitch is going to have a go at me. I know what I mean. If I make sense to myself, it'll be all fine. Maybe it's 'cause I'm hungry. Whee! Drippy candles. Drip drooping the candle. They kind of look like sea anemones right now. This could be an underwater drawing that I'm making. Also, melted cheese on a burger is a weirdly good reference for Candlewax. True. I don't want to also say the other things that could be a reference for Candlewax, or the other way around. I will just quietly contemplate that to myself. It's not for Twitch's ears to hear. Huh? It's okay. It's just a slight innuendo that I will not explain. Not in depth. There's one or two TikTok drawing tips that I have taken in. But otherwise, there's a lot of like the way that I draw that I've just like tried for myself and then been like, I guess that worked. So That's fair. I've seen lots of different approaches to doing water. Indeed, similar vibes. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with that. Now we can add some candle wicks. Oh, I'm just going to adjust my chair ever so slightly. Okay, here we go. Time to add in some flames for the candles. They're going to look a little rough until I round them out a bit. There we go. Alright. I'm glad this is looking good so far. We are in fact going to take a little bit of a lunch break. And this time I had something in mind. I did, I swear I had something in mind. Would you look at that? I lost connection. The one candle touching the tree. It isn't. I swear. There's space between them. I'm gonna go ahead and get some relaxing ambiance sorted for you guys, because we're gonna take a extended lunch break, and in the meantime, you guys can just chill out here. Okie dokie. Alright, we're gonna set up a little relaxing game for you guys to look at. Some of you might know what I'm already up to. Was remember the button to press. There's that one. There we go. Alright. Here we go. I'm changing the scene up. And capture this one. There we go. Heck yeah! Alright. We're gonna take an extended break. I will see you guys very, very soon. And we are back. I just realized that both the music and the ambient music I usually have were playing at the same time. Must have been confusing. Oh well. It's all over now. So we're going to go back to some drawing. But before that, I just need to do a little bit of setup. Bear with me for just a couple seconds, everybody. Hello, Leo. Okay, I think that should be working now. Yep, looks like it. Go back to our drawing scene. There we go. Alright, last time I was just getting done finishing up these candles. So we're gonna continue on with that. I'm gonna add sort of a glow around the candles. Because they are in fact emitting a bit of light. Ideally this would be... it's on the wrong layer. Okay, no worries. Let's do a layer here. There we go. Okay, glow achieved. Now, I just wanna add a little bit of a same glow inside the candle flames. Thank you for contributing to the points challenge. We are very nearly there, aren't we? Alright, here's where I just blend out the edges of some of these candles. Smaller than that. Okay, candles complete. I think I might want to add some moss in front of the candles. Alright, I think we've got a pretty decent background going on here. I think I just need to add... Damn, so many layers! I'm just going to add some lighting edges. Bigger than that, there we go. Make it really look candlelit. Okay, we can bring in our sketch of our character now. I can start to get wax on their line art. gonna merge some of this background first. What is on this layer? Looks like nothing's on this layer, so... I don't know why the group's working like this. That's kind of weird. Can we get the group to be... Nope, it's doing a weird layer thing here. I don't know what's happening. Oh well, they're all together. That's the main thing. And then I can toggle that off so I can see my sketch work here. I'm also going to toggle this off. Feels like curvy lines are hard to really draw. I'm like really fussy about the way they come out. Something like this. It's hard when I don't really know what I want done with the shape in the first place. Doesn't look connected now. Ugh. So fiddly to get this part right. It's better, except now the lines are all messy. Yeah. You know, I thought about giving the cat some claws, but I kind of remembered I wanted it to look sweet and innocent. Because he's a paperboy cat. Get some like light whiskers going here. Boop, 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 boop. Whiskers! Okay. We make this layer a reference layer. Then we start filling in some of these colors. I think I want the clothes to be quite neutral colours. I don't know why my iPad keeps insisting it's been plugged in, because it's been plugged in this whole time. Right, time to shade in this character. Right, so this shading is going to look a little bit rough until I go back around and refine it. Trust the process. I've said that a lot during this. You can tell that this isn't quite filled in right. Just a couple gaps, that's fine. Alright, back to the shading. Tell you what, the shading on this part specifically is kind of wrong. So I'm going to remove a bunch of it. Same goes for the... Can I... Yeah, there we go. Same goes for here. I just remembered there's candles all around this character, so they're going to be a little bit backlit as well as being highlighted from below, basically. So we want to make the shadows appear from above, basically. Same goes for the face, so a bit like this. Again, with my iPad insisting it's only just been plugged in, but it's been plugged in this whole time. I think the cable's faulty, which really sucks, because it's such a specific cable it needs. It's fair, I could just need to jiggle a little bit. We'll see whether it's like, hey, you've just plugged me in. I'm like, no, no, I haven't. Okay. I so instinctively shade as if the shadows are coming from below, but this time the shadows are coming from above because the light's coming from below. I have to kind of try and remember it. Okay, I'm going to merge these layers because that's what I'm going to shade next. Let's unmerge that. And first I'm going to deal with the details on the eyes. Because I think the green is nice, but I think I need to blend in some other colours to give it some dimension. Tell you what, we could probably use some music with words in it. So I'm going to switch up the vibe here. And hopefully, somewhere in my library, hello, struggling to view my library right now, it's loading. There we go. I have somewhere a Halloween playlist, though I haven't listened to it in a year. There it is. Ooh, starting off strong. I don't think I've ever drawn a character where they're like lit from below. It's kind of like mind bending to think about. Oh my gosh. You can't be playing a banger. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying to lock in. Crazy. You're paralyzed. This is Thriller. Thriller night. You know the music in the night. Oh, Thriller. Thriller night. Inside a killer, killer tonight. It's just imagination, but all the while behind, you're out of time, 'Cause this is Thriller, Thriller night. Thriller, Thriller. Just up to walk in their masquerade. There's no escaping the jaws of the living inside. We're open wide. You and I can go together. We might not seem like you to make you see that this is Thriller, Thriller night. Okay, adding the background back in there. This is kind of eating. I like it. I've just now got to work on some shading. Oh, yeah. I like the evil laugh at the end of the song. It's my favorite part. I mean, who doesn't love a good evil laugh? For some reason, I just picture it coming out of you very nerdily. Heck yeah, we got Monster Mash. Heck yeah. To my surprise, he did the mash. He did the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash! It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the Monster Mash. It's so non-serious. To get a joke of my electrodes. The Monster Mash. It caught on in a flash. They did the Monster Mash. My average home. Like I'm in the twilight zone and I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. To me, is it just a dream? Always feel like somebody's watching me. Feel like privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me the pictures of me. Somebody's watching me. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. To me, it's just a dream. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I want to make some edits to the line art. I'm pretending like there's nothing suspicious happening behind me. It's a good thing I'm not a face cam streamer. There may or may not be an entity behind me dancing. Oh, I've been caught. I've been caught.
I like your drawing, it looks good.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting satisfied with this highlights. It's not bad if you ask me. Thank you for the boop. Hello, Cobalt. How you doing? Alright, like I said earlier, the background could do with some stars. So I guess I'll do that. It's just dots. Like, it's hard to do like subtle stars. There isn't actually that much of the background showing, so we don't need loads of stars. There we go. Ooh, I kind of made this one a dash. Let's do a shooting star right here. I didn't even mean to do that, but accidental genius, I guess. It's a shooting star! Make a wish! Don't tell me what you wish for, though. It won't come true. Whee! Hey presto, there's a shadow. I think the shadow needs to go part of the background. Like here. There we go. Then blur the shadow. The shadow, I don't know why, but I'm looking at the shadow and it looks like a VR chat avatar and it's like freaking me out a bit because it's not what I'm going for. A very specific one at that. I'm like looking at these details thinking if there's anything I want to add. Welcome back, Leo. We're at the very tail end of my drawing. I'm just taking a step back and looking at it, seeing if there's anything I want to add to it. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. There is something I want to add just above this layer. It's going to look insane for a second. Bear with. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. It's just going to make it look like the background's a lot darker. That added more depth. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that worked. And above this layer, I want to do something similar. But over here specifically. Oh my gosh, can I stop selecting things for a second? There we go. Right. And then yeah, something like that. There, that's added a bunch of depth. This looks so cozy. I feel like I want to be in this environment. What kind of glasses? Drinking glasses? Face glasses? Window glasses? All of them? Oh. I wanted to carry on listing different glasses, but I couldn't think of anything else. Okay, cool. No, You did not wiggle your eyebrows and your fucking hat moved. Do it again. Why does your hat move when you wiggle your eyebrows?
I don't know.
My partner appeared behind me and wiggled their eyebrows at me, but the hat they're wearing moved instead. Oh, that was just the goofiest. I don't know where on this canvas the signature is going to go. I feel like it's going to have to go over here. Boom. Well, that was actually perfect placement. Don't ask me why I do this, but I like to make the signature very bright and then all of a sudden make it invisible again. Okay, if I close this reference, it looks pretty good. I think I've done it. I think I've finished. I think we are wrapped up. What is the point of queuing songs when I am done with my stream? Okay. Just for the sake of it, I'm gonna add a little tiny highlight on the I need a different kind of pen. Here we go. There we go. Because it's a nose, it's a shiny nose. Alright. We're done with the drawing. Remember, you guys, if you haven't already, go check out the official Drawtober Instagram page, where they're actually hosting the competition I'm taking part in, and they feature artists every single day, so you can discover a lot of new artists there. It's a great place to check out new art. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare to end stream. Let's see. We're gonna go find somebody to raid who is doing art, or is somebody that I follow. Let's have a look. You two. Be sure to stick around for the raid and show the person that we are raiding all the love that you've been showing me. Right. Ooh, I'll tell you what, we're gonna raid Moo Mellow, who is sleeping. Never mind. We're not gonna raid Moo Mellow. I'm not gonna drop you guys off at a boring stream. We'll drop you off somewhere where there's something actually happening. Okay, how about Ratsy? Well, we'll do Ratsy. Alright. Be sure to check out my socials. I don't know why I'm on caps lock. Socials. There we go. Where I will be posting my art as well as clips and skits and all kinds of extra content. So be sure to check that stuff out. My Discord is where everybody hangs out, and we have events as well as we like to share media there. It's just an overall nice place to hang out and keep up to date with everything I do. So check that out. We do in fact have a raid message. So do copy and paste this to let the person that we are raiding know exactly where you come from. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure you hydrate, you eat a good meal, you take care of yourselves, you take your meds, and I will see you guys the next time I go live, which is tomorrow at 12 p.m. BST. I will see you guys then.